All right, 6th Anniversary Island is evidence of some of the direction that the game is headed towards. This has like the new Guitar Hero, right? I think is what I heard Mr. Marcus comment on about it. Maybe it means that they want to make more fun stuff beyond just raids. I think this is implementing more rhythm games in raid. I interpret this as them making more fun stuff beyond raiding. Maybe not limited to just rhythm games. Can't see the text. Oh, because my dumb face is over it. So that's cool, guys. I mean, like, I think I was reading like some Reddit posts and I've heard general feedback lately where it's just a lot of people feel that this game lacks content between raid releases that's meaningful and fun. But most people, when you release another thing to do, they don't want to do it. It's like this, it's like a catch-22, man. So like most games have seasonal events and stuff like that, and we had just had Halloween, and all they were like is like, hey, here's some skins to spend money on, you know, like, so a lot of people look at that like they don't want us to, like, imagine if instead of doing that, it was, hey, you can earn these toys, these cosmetics and things like that by doing this mini game in the game, or, you know, trick-or-treating in the assorted towns and collecting currency, buying this, like, you know, some kind of event that's like tailored to like the season. I think would be really cool if they start doing that more reliably, but not if it's going to be painful to do and I have to do it every single day to min-max, because everyone wants to min-max everything. Like most of the events are like, I can keep doing what I'm doing, earn currency and turn it in and I win. I think most don't care about minigames, so I appreciate this. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool. Like I don't want to feel like I have to do it, but I want it to be there for the people that enjoy it. You know what I mean? It needs to be fun, needs to be easy, needs to be accessible. Like, don't make me go onto my boat and sail to a random island up here in the corner of the armpit of Arcasia, or crotch. I don't know what's up there. Kind of armpitish. When you have infinite dailies to do, it's like infinite daily jutsu. It's like, what do you want me to do? You know, I don't want to spend 15 minutes sailing to the corner of the map to unlock the port, to then have to do 5 quests to unlock the daily quests, and then have to go back there every day to do it. And also it's on an egg timer, you know, like that. Like, I wish they would just remove egg timer stuff from this game. I know it drives interaction, people together and stuff like that, but it's one of my least favorite things in any game design. Case in point is TNL, when they have these world bosses, and it's just like, I have to be online during that time or I miss out. And I don't like that kind of design. So really happy they're gonna add more stuff. More fun stuff's good. Some of that is the charm, right? If we don't have the stuff to go to, man, everything would be a menu screen. Fogo, that's the exact complaint I have about this game since we got into the next tier and we were talking about new players, is the game feels dead. Because everyone's doing this. Okay, I'm going here. All right, matchmake, enter. Okay, I'm going here, right? So I get the need for egg timers in a sense of drawing community together, but I think you can draw community together without egg timer stuff. Incentivize grouping instead of time-based stuff. There's creative ways to do it and to still drive like player interaction without like defaulting to, all right, 12 o'clock once every other hour. Second topic is about music box entries, how they related to Gold River and the music behind it. I didn't really do music box stuff, guys. I don't really plan to unless I have to for horizontal gain. I'm just gonna be honest. They said they wanted to do more fun things in the game 2 years ago during low end, but they said that the players and characters played so much they stopped doing it. That's too bad. Like, you need that. Like, it builds character to the game. You know what I mean? Like, if you're just dryly releasing skins that you sell without any sort of like fun behind it, like, what's the point? Everyone's so passionate about this game, so it's crazy to like think that people wouldn't want something like that. Third topic is about Brelshaza latest raid. People are concerned about Brelshaza hard mode was hard. They're worried about future raids will be even harder. Yeah, they're gonna keep getting harder. Like, they have to. I disagree, John. You don't need a hard raid to make games fun. You can keep hell mode hard, but make hard mode more casual friendly. Gear's a perfect example. Now, Harakoi, I agree and I disagree with what you're saying right there, because I feel that this game needs like a looking for raid mode. It needs a normal mode, and then it needs like that harder extreme mode. And I think having all three is amazing. Right now, I think normal is like that entry level point, and it should be a little bit easier for new players. And then we need like looking for raid like from WoW, which is kind of easy. Normal, which is like, all right, and then have like mythic mode or heroic or hard mode, right? I think having 3 difficulties would be really cool. Like, give people like extra lives on normal and shit like that. Director mentioned DPS meter, talking about how people used it to expose others a lot, while KR started using it a lot. He thinks it has advantages, but thinks the community issues are too great to allow it. So he agrees it has advantages. Cool, data's great. We all love data. But community issues, I imagine that means people are being toxic with. Personal meter would be really cool. I think they should add it. I think that, or give us ways to feel feedback and see feedback, at least at a bare minimum. Know if you're performing well. Fourth topic, he's bringing up the block system. People want the block system and allow you to matchmake with blocked people. Man, who cares, bro? I feel like people that are worried about this shit have never been in a workplace where you have to work with someone you don't like, which is gonna happen in life, guys, all right? Like, I'm just telling you. I have no one on my block list in Lost Ark. Never have, never will. People can be toxic to me all you want. I don't care. Fifth topic, it's about cards. It's a problem. Yes! Especially for newer and returning players. Yes! And how it relates to gatekeeping. Yes! That's a huge win, guys. He thinks that the supply of cards needs to be increased through permanent in-game measures, not just through events. He wants to add cards into the game through content players already access, like dailies and weeklies, without having to go out of your way to get them. Increased through permanent in-game measures, not just through events. That's good. You got to do multiple things to fix cards right now. It's not just like one and done, but hopefully they take a step in the right direction and start making change. Sixth topic is about Ark passive, especially the transition from T3 to Tier 4, how it relates to the period of time where you can't turn it on. They are currently planning an additional simplification of how to transition from T3 to T4 Ark passive. There aren't current details, but it's actively being made. There's a mention that Ark passive will be extended to be compatible with T3, which is probably related to all of this. This means players would be able to start working on activating Ark passive long before Tier 4. Yeah, case in point was Lockie yesterday, guys. Lockie joined our raid. We're about to do a kitten together, and she equipped new Tier 4 jewelry because it had an up arrow on it. What I mean, as a new player, what the fuck? Why wouldn't you? It has an up arrow. It's got to be better, right? So now she's removing swiftness from her build and is still full T3. Can't convert to Ark passives. Most people can't convert to Ark passives, even with horizontal game like stuff. It takes way too long. Huge if I could turn on Ark passive at 1640, yeah, that'd be great. You can't go right into Ark passive, right? Not being able to go into Ark passive feels fucking terrible. You have all these new players, all these people with all their alts, just wanting to experience all these things. At least we got hyper skills and hyper awakenings, right? Because if we didn't get that, it'd feel even worse. But now you have like cool things like Gun Lancer, being able to forward hop. Oh wait, you have to be an Ark passive. All right, he wants to take the direction of the game in a more structured way where experienced players are challenged with difficult content and new players have an easier time accessing the journey to meet with the existing player base. That is a very cool statement. I hope we stick with that and we keep taking steps in the right direction toward that. I think they've taken a big step toward it, and it has gotten better for sure. A new topic is server transfer. They tried to do server transfer in the past, but they only had it open for like a day. Last time, it looks like they're planning on doing it again over a 3-week span, not a permanent service. The service completely overwrites the target roster. What if this turns out to be region-wide, guys, and we get that? And NA West players can just say, all right, we'll see you later, NA West, we're coming to East. That's going to be a huge win. That would be a huge win. But I think if this is just like moving from one server to another to be in the same guild, and guilds are kind of silly as it is, I don't know. You're holding people hostage on with a population issue, perceived population issue. We'll be more transparent. Based on my experience over there, the only reason I'm okay is because like people in chat are from West, right? And they'll help me out. But whenever I go in outside of stream time, I have a really bad time. Cool. Next up is they are not adding alchemist class. Confirmed. New class will be coming in winter. Cool. Yeah, I mean, all good stuff. Let's start at the top. Add more like fun stuff, more fun events. I like that idea instead of just raw dogging skins. Music box, I'm not huge on because I haven't done it. Don't really care about horizontal too much, but I do it if I have to for vertical. Latest raid is hard, and they want hard content, but they need to be careful of difficulty moving forward. DPS meter, he asks players not to use it in KR. Block system, so if you're blocking players, you still matchmake with them, and they're not going to change that. Cards, increased frequency is like the general initial reaction to it. Ark passive, being able to transition sooner, like 1640 would be huge. I like that a lot. More structure challenge and removing the entry point or making it easier for existing players or new players, I mean. Server transfers coming up for KR, nothing about us. Alchemist not coming. All right. Pretty cool honestly, guys, I'm just being honest here. This is a lot more than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be basically like, hey, yo, it's your boy, KR. We're coming in with some new skins that you can buy for the 6th anniversary. So I'm glad it's not that. They actually had talked about a few like pain points and addressed a few things. If you want this, guys, once again, this is from Mr. Saint Tony. If you're in his Discord, you can go down here to the notepad stuff. And this is where it's set.